Oh, what a lovely day.
Oh, it's beautiful.
I can't believe I literally did not see that turning. It was that foggy. I hate driving in the fog, but people driving with no lights, you think, have you got a brain cell in your body?
No, not a lot.
That car that was coming up, overtaking, he was in the fast lane, he was black. He probably thought, oh, people can see me because I'm black in the fog. But because he didn't have any lights on, I could have quite easily have pulled out.
Oh God, yeah. Black is
That's
bad.
how accidents happen, isn't it?
Black is
Black is black.
Black is as bad as white in the fog.
I want my baby
You want yellow or
back.
bright
sang
red
that?
like it.
Grey, it's grey since you went away.
Oh no.
What can I do? 'Cause I'm feeling blue. I like that song.
Yeah, it's good.
What was the one I was singing the other day? That was a Gene Pitney one, because I was only thinking about it yesterday as I was cleaning the bathroom sink, like you do. I was thinking, oh, I reckon that was Gene Pitney.
These things just waft over you like
24 hours from Tulsa.
Oh yeah, that was.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And there was another one as
24
well.
hours from Tulsa.
24 hours from Tulsa. Right, well today we're in, we've come back to Austin's field, which was probably the second field we ever went on.
Very early in.
It was total disaster, to be honest. It was like the blind leading the blind. Jane got her new Equinox, but didn't look at the instructions. So I would say, what's that mean?
Never look at instructions.
Have you not looked at the instructions? No, I ain't got time for that.
No.
So we wasted so much time, which could have been better spent on reading the instructions. Because the instructions you get with an Equinox, to be fair, is so basic.
Oh yeah.
Turn it on, turn it off. But it doesn't tell you any of the stuff in between.
No, no. And I actually found my first half crown here.
Yeah, you did, just down
I say
there.
first, I actually haven't dug up another half crown. When I had
It's
that
silver, and you dug it up just down
along
there.
here, I had my but we were saying coming down here, we used to get excited because we dug up some iron.
Yeah, like getting a horseshoe. Yes! I've got a horseshoe!
Or a rusty nail.
Yeah, I got a rusty nail.
It was brilliant.
To be fair,
so-
we did like the old nails, didn't we?
Yeah, I do. I still do
Yeah.
with some of them.
Because if you get ones that are shaped like a T, that's supposed to be Roman.
Yeah.
So if you get one like that, it's Roman.
Yeah.
So it's good, you know? And yeah, so we're quite excited about coming in here because now I've got an Equinox. Jane stepped up to a Manticore, so we might find trillions of different things.
Who
in
knows?
Here.
It's a lovely field, a lovely spot.
It's not levels, is it?
No.
No, so
We're not. We are not far off the levels. Not quite on it. The levels are a few, about a couple miles down there. That's all.
So it's not like
far.
It'd be a camp or a.
Well,
you know.
I don't think Roman, but in C&A's field too, I have dug up so much regimental stuff. Lot.
And that's only the
World War,
yeah, across the lane.
Yeah,
that's all.
But that doesn't mean you can dig up Roman stuff, or if it's in the Roman era, which we mainly are.
But we haven't found no musket balls.
Not in here.
No.
I dug a musket ball in C&A too.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So what Simon said to me, it could be just a hunter using a thing. I said, oh, I never thought of that. Every time I find a musket ball, I think it's a war. You know, a war.
It doesn't. Who knows what it is? The last time we went.
Oh, I just love musket balls. They tell a story, don't they? You know.
Everybody is so hung up on hammers. Wherever you go and dig with groups, hammered. Me and Debs, of course it's nice to dig up a hammer.
I'm happy I got me first.
Yeah. Of course it's nice to dig up one, but on the other hand, I find jewellery, artefacts, etc. has a bigger story. You can, hammers like any coin, but when it's more personal or an artifact,
like a brooch or a buckle, or
it just gives you a bit bigger story.
This is the field where I found that belt buckle that had those people on it.
Oh, it is.
Do you remember?
Yes.
Oh, I loved that.
Yeah, that was gorgeous.
Yeah.
Yes, that was gorgeous.
Very unusual. Never dug anything like that up since.
So we don't quite know how this is going to pan out, but the day is stunning. Can't do any metal detecting the rest of the week because of commitment. So we're going to have a nice day here. I've just seen the bunny rabbits running along by the house.
It was frozen fog at home, and when I hit Somerton, it was like clearing, and now look at it.
It's beautiful.
It is just, I might even take your top off, it's that
warm.
No,
yeah, just limit though.
Oh no, we've got another one underneath.
Yeah, well, that's all right then.
Yeah.
We don't want them bloody great things flapping around in the daylight, blocking out the sun.
Made me laugh yesterday. We had to go through this kissing gate, and the bloke went through. Everyone was sort of like getting through, and this bloke went through, and he went, we'll be able to tell which ladies have got bigger than a double D cup by how well they can get through the style. I was going, I went, don't say a word.
On the way down, Debbie was saying about she's been looking at the old videos and all the laughter that comes out of them, and just showing how far forward. You don't feel you've moved that far forward, but you realise just how far forward you are.
Yeah, makes you feel better then, because you think, oh, we have moved
so
on so much.
You don't think you have,
but because it was painful to watch. To be fair,
yes,
I was like, oh my god, we were bad.
But you learn by your mistakes.
Oh yeah.
As long as you learn by your mistakes, that's the main thing.
So when you start out, you'll probably be like we were.
They might be better than we were.
Yeah, you probably, to be fair, you might be better than we were. But when you learn, I learn every time I go out.
Yeah.
I think, oh, why didn't I think of that before, or whatever. I was only just going on park at that point.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I was like, oh, no, sorry, one of the other films, sorry, I was going over to park, over to C&A.
Yes.
And now I run on beach all the time. So I've changed completely. I've gone 360, and
you just know by the tones, you know by so many things in every field, even parts of the same field. You need to do your noise control because it can vary anywhere over the field, and it's those sort of things. But it's not just that. We're learning so much about history in general. You dig up something you've not dug before, and somebody somewhere will know what it is.
We know what it is, yeah.
And then
there's a lot of knowledge out there.
Oh my goodness!
One tip I would give us if we were starting again is don't get hung up on numbers. Don't even think. So if you start out the right way by just listening to the tones, and ignoring the number. We were obsessed by numbers, weren't we?
We were.
Oh, it's a 23, it's a 23, it's going to be a coin.
Yeah, and also, what comes up on that one, on a 15, is nothing compared to the equinox, which is normally a good signal. So it does vary between machines as well. It varies between the ground.
Yeah, every ground's different.
All these things make it,
so
the main thing is learning
sandy,
your tones and things like that. But it does take, it took me a long time with the manticore.
But everyone kept saying to us that use the tones, and we were almost too scared to, weren't we?
Yeah.
So you were scared to miss out on something.
Yeah.
But you realise that, I wish I'd started looking at tones right from the beginning, because we probably would have saved ourselves so much time. But
it is literally just like everything else in life. Practice makes perfect.
Yeah, definitely.
The more you use your machine, the more that you listen to your machine, the more you'll understand, but you'll never stop learning. We're going to have a go, and we're going to see.
Yeah.
So,
keep digging!
We've been in here once, but with old machines. Beautiful, beautiful sunny day. First hole on a 46. Not sure. Thought it might be hammered, but I don't think so. It's toasty, whatever it is. Very thin, so just going to have to wait and see what happens as it dries out. Anyway, good old start. Let's get going. Bye.
Right, well, there's my chair. First hole, and I got a lovely button. First of all, I thought it had a pattern on it. I'm still not sure if it hasn't. Might have something on there, It's got oh, sugar-boo. Look at the back. Look at the back. It's well squashed. I suppose it's actually in the tracks, so it's probably been driven over 100 times. Isn't that lovely? Yeah, it's almost got a lump in the middle, so I don't know if that's just because it's been squashed so much, or whether that's there's a pattern on there. It's a bit bigger than the normal silver ones that we get, you know, the plain ones that we get. So that might turn out very nice. Yeah, brilliant start. Right, so this is the little field. I just thought I'd show you. It's Jane. It's a lovely little field. Anyway, I just had lots of different signals sort of around the same area. So the first thing I've dug out is this. Now this is quite heavy, so I think it's lead. But I don't know if you can see that. There's a pattern going along there. First of all, I thought it was a thimble, but it'd have to be a really big one. Yeah, so not a clue what that is. But there's still loads of signals in the hole, so I'm just going to carry on digging and see what else comes up. See you later. Right, there's Debbie over there. Wave, Deb! Well, I've dug about 4 holes since the last one. Started off, I don't even know if it is of anything significant yet either, but all I've had since then has been some bits of metal, bits of tractor. This was a 36, and here we go. We have our first button. Our first button of the day, but it's got its loop and everything, so it can be onward and upward from here. See you soon. Right, just dug this hole, and I still haven't got to the actual pinpoint that I was on, and a button just popped up. Not terribly old, but well, I don't know. Actually, yeah, I think it's quite modern. It's got writing on it. I can't see what it is. Probably Levi Strauss. Other jeans are available. You don't get that many modern buttons, funny enough, but yeah, when you get one, it's just as special, really. Yeah, so I'll carry on digging in the same hole and see what happens. Just goes to show, you've got to check your hole. Right. Well, what is this? It's alright, I've just taken it out of the ground, so I haven't even tried to rub it yet. Ooh, I'm getting some weird shapes, aren't I? Crikey. I'm trying to look how it's heavy, because if it was, it could be lead. Trying to kick the wind. Because lead, when you get it, it can look so pretty, and you think, oh, that's nice, wonder what that is. And then it ends up just being a bit of lead. That's weird. I'm trying to think, I suppose it is got some weight to it. I reckon it's brass, I reckon, just by the patina, but then it looks like it's all curled under itself and got squashed and stuff. Could just be lead. I just really can't tell. I suppose it could be heavy. Yeah, it'd be interesting to clean that one up, wouldn't it? Yeah, it could even be part of it. No, I don't think it's no. Don't even go there, Debs. Yeah, all the same, I like a bit different. Might turn out to be something lovely. I've probably dug 6 holes since I last spoke to you. Some of them with banging signals. A 40 with a lovely circle right on the line. Turned out to be foil. A 55, which is my favourite on the Manticore. And that turned out to be a moo tube. So you never know. You have to dig them, but you really never know quite what you're going to find. This was a 1920, and it's not too deep down, and it's a little 4-hole button. So at least that is something. But like I said, it really gets frustrating when you have that number, you have a beautiful signal, only to discover even a circle is a square piece of foil. Nevertheless, you have to keep digging, and because you don't know what you're going to find. I found a beautiful Elizabeth I large silver hammered on the line, 55 circle, so you can't do nothing but dig. Bye for now. Right, so next hole on, and I've just found a very squashed thimble. Oh, I love finding thimbles. Some of them can be really pretty. I don't know if you can see the pattern on that. Isn't that lovely? I think somebody's been using that, could have been for their job. You know, you could be on somebody's house that was here. Yeah, a bit squashed, but it's got a lovely pattern on it. I don't know if you see. Sometimes you can't see it when it's in the sun. Yeah, lovely. Love a thimble. Right, well, when I was on my way down, I found a thimble, sort of around here somewhere, and I've just turned around and come my way up, and I found a lovely little buckle. I think it's a spectacle buckle type thing. It looks like it's totally intact, which is just lovely. Isn't it sweet? I don't want to fiddle too much, or I'll break the bugger. Yeah, it's so wee. Sorry, I'm trying to get the wind out of my thing. Yeah, you can see the line there. Lovely. We do like a little buckle. The wind keeps coming from everywhere. I never know where to stand. But yeah, lovely find. Fabulous. I'm going back for a cup of tea. Like I said, I haven't made it yet.
Okay, guys, we're 2 hoes up from the previous one, which was a button. Oh, it's such a glorious day. Rabbits running around in the hedges. This was a reasonably higher pitch, and sometimes on like 70, 80, sometimes it can be good, sometimes it can be bad. Deep, not really sure quite what it is. I'm thinking it's definitely copper, I would say, very heavy, hole on each end. It could well come off a horse harness, but at the moment I'm not overly sure what it is. Bye for now. Hi guys, 2 lots on from there, rubbish, but I've got really excited. I might be wrong. 41 circle, centre line, not too deep at all. And I think we're on to a little Roman. In fact, I'm sure we are. But I need to look a bit better further later on, but I think we might have a little Roman here. Brilliant. Wonderful news. Bye.
Right, the last 15 holes that I've dug have been just snotty little nails, but such a good signal. Anyway, I just found this. I think it's a button. It'd be nice if it was a Roman, but is it a button? Is it a coin? Jane just got a Roman. Oh, wouldn't it be nice to have a Roman? Would you know? Or is it a button? No. Do you reckon it's a button? What do you reckon it's a... Oh, it's a bloody button. Oh, not, you know, I do love buttons, but I thought for a minute that I had a Roman, because this is roughly where Jane found a Roman. Well, we think it's a Roman. Oh, it's a bloody button. Never mind. One of the little tiny ones. Quite old. Oh, I'm really looking forward to that. Never mind. I do love a button. Right, just on my way back to the car, got one more hole, and I got a button. Now this is the same as the other one that I got, I reckon. I reckon it's got the same back on it. It's got writing on it, so when I get home and I clean it up, I'll be able to tell if it's the same. But it's only about sort of 6 foot apart, so yeah, could well have been some clothing that somebody just chucked down, or and the bonfire or something like that. Yeah, lovely end to a brilliant day. Ooh, sorry, making you dizzy. So I just got this one. I thought, oh my god, it's a ring, squashed. Could have belonged to Alfred. You know, I'd like to dream. I mean, it could be a ring, but it'd be back to the wind. Could be a ring, but there's sort of a circle there. I'm going to put that somewhere very safe, I think, because you never know. It could be a ring. Wouldn't that be nice? Yeah. I can dream, can't I? Wouldn't it be nice if it was gold or silver or something like that? It's probably a bit of a tractor, but you know, you've got to dream, haven't you? Yeah. That might be quite interesting, you know, trying to get you to see it. Do you see what I mean? It's got like a ringy bit there and another little ringy bit there, but I haven't got one on the other side, so that makes me think it's probably crud, but I won't know until I've cleaned it up. You see, that's the joy of it. You just don't know what you're gonna get. Ooh, it's exciting.
Just done 4 hoes, nothing at all rubbish. Come further down the field, had a banging 36. I think it's a lead seal. It's got a star on it, as you can see. But I don't really know what it is, to be perfectly honest. There is something on the back which I can't quite tell at the moment. So, very interesting. And like I said, come up on a 36. Not very deep down, and it was banging, which makes me think it possibly is a lead seal. Anyway, love to find things that are a bit different. There we go. Debbie's right up the far end of the field as usual. She never ventures too far. It's a lovely morning, not too hot, not too cold. Yeah, enjoying a day out, and no doubt, hopefully, be able to bring you some more treasures. Bye for now. Only a hole on from the last find. This was a smacking 36 in quite thick, reedy grass actually. Absolutely chuffed to bits with it though. Lovely little buckle, may even be a spectacle buckle. But yeah, lovely little buckle. Let's carry on and hope for more. Bye for now.
Well, I haven't come much further over, and I've just found this. Now I haven't got a clue what that is. First it looks more like a tooth. I wonder if it's somebody's gold tooth. Hang on, put it pretty away. It's not only an odd shape, you can't make out, it looks like there might be a hole through there, and maybe a hole through there. Could be like an old bead, or I really don't know. Look at it. I mean, what? It's not a nut and bolt. Oh, I have no idea. Absolutely no idea. Could be part of something else. I mean, it'd be nice if it was like a bead, because you do get them. But I can see the hole quite distinctly there. But the other side, I can't see one. It's funny, when you look at stuff like this, the more you look at it, the more patterns you see, and you think, oh, it almost looks like a flower on the top there. What the hell? No idea. That's definitely going in my special pockets, you never know. A lot of hair on it. What if that's come from somebody? Somebody wearing a... Yeah, that's weird. Lovely signal though. Can't even tell what it's made of. Yeah, interesting. Right, trying to get the wind out of the video if I can. Right, so we've had some weird and wonderful things out of here. And I just picked this up. No, oh, I ain't got any writing on it. I was hoping it was going to have some writing on it. I thought it might have been a horse, you know, with its name on there, Dobbin or whatever. I think it was some sort of, oh, could be a draw front or something, couldn't it? Yeah, really don't know. Brass anyway, different. Just meandering around the field now for the last hour, and I had this good signal, and it's still giving me good signals, and I thought, oh really, this deep? So I thought I'd just check some of the stuff that I'd already taken out, and I just found a lovely little button. Let's put you into the wind. You know, one of the tiny little silver ones that are quite common. Yeah, they're so cute. I think people used to wear them like up the side of their, you know, shirts and stuff. Sorry, that's my glove that's fallen apart for all the digging. Yeah, lovely. Oh shit! There's another signal further down, so I'll see if that might even have another button. You never know. Toodle bips.
Few more hose on again, and this was under 32 or something like that. Really weird little buckle, but quite a modern little buckle, I would imagine, possibly even off of a side shoe buckle or, you know, something like that, but still cute. Bye for now.
Do you know what? I've done quite a few holes here. I don't know if you can see, there's one there, another one somewhere there. And I was getting these snotty little bits of metal, and I thought, right, I'm moving away. It's obviously somebody's shed years ago, and I got another signal that was a little bit like the ones I'd already had. I thought, oh, you got to dig it, you know. And it's a coin. Can't see much of it, unfortunately. I'm just going to take you in the sun a minute just to show you. Won't rub it too much. Probably a penny. Lovely. It's the first coin I've got today. I've got a bit of everything today, I reckon. I don't want to rub it too much, but yeah, we'll leave it out in the sun and see what happens, because it's sort of like, if you leave it out in the sun, it's suddenly you start seeing stuff. It's amazing, actually. And then you just brush off the excess with a brush, baby brush, and then just use the oil off your actual natural hands. Oh, lovely. Fabulous. Pleased with that. I don't have any pots in the other. So I've just broken me flipping bag. Well, the zip's broken off, but broken off shut. So I can't even get into it. Might have to take it back to camp. Yeah, so if I get another signal, I'll do another one. I mean, I was just getting, I just presumed it's somebody's shed, because there's lots of stupid little nails and bits and bobs that didn't really, it's crud, like all in one area. So I just thought, yeah, don't worry about it. But yeah, I nearly didn't dig this. That's what's so amazing. Oh, 8.
Right, now we've just had some lunch. Then I dug up 3 hoes and it was just rubbish. Then I came across a highish pitch 61, which normally means artifact. As you can see by this lot, just how much I had to dig out. And it's turned out to be a Georgian penny, I would think. It's very, very light, very toasted. Whether I'll be able to get anything from it, I don't know. But a very odd signal. But goodness me, did I ever have to do some digging. Okay then, guys. Speak to you soon.
Right, well, we've been picking up some weird stuff today, and I was getting a load of horrible little signals. Just showing you the field. It's very nice. Lovely little place, this. Tucked in the back of nowhere. Jane's right down the bottom there. I don't know if you can see her. Yeah, and I, getting these really banging signals, but it's going wop, 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 wop all the way. So I've turned my sensitivity down, and I just had a lovely signal. Could have sworn it was going to be a coin, but it's like some sort of, could be horsey, like a thing that goes on a bridle or something. It's indented the other side. I'm trying to get the wind at me. It's a funny colour as well. It's like, looks like copper in a lot of places, and then it looks very silvery. So I really don't know what that is. To clean it up, see if there's something decent. Jane's just found a silver coin, so that's rather good. Yeah, unusual. I'll just go in the sun with it. There you go. I'll tell you what, the amount of aeroplanes that have gone over today, and they affect my Derek quite a lot, He goes mental, and then you've got to wait for the plane to go over so you can get on with it. So anyway, I'll keep digging. Right, now I've just dug this hole, and all I got was a snotty nail. And I thought, oh, it was a really good signal. Oh, woe is me. And then I thought, I'll just check my hole, and there was a button. So all along, it was probably the button that was giving me the signal, but it was getting confused because there was a... Oh, sugar. Sugar, please. It was getting confused because there was also a nail in there. So always check your hole. Another one of those tiny little buttons. I don't think the back's still on there, to be honest. But, yeah, one of the common ones that we find, little silver ones. Oh, yeah, so always check your hole. Oh, you'd think I'd learn by now, wouldn't you? Hard to get any cars down here because it's no through road. There you go. Right, well, I just had a banging signal, and I thought it was going to be copper. And first of all, I thought, oh, a bit of a tractor. But look, that's really ornate, that. I reckon that must have come off. That must have come off a house or a cat badge or something. It's quite pretty, isn't it? Not really sure. Has that got a hole in it? It looks like something that was riveted on, so it could be a cat badge. Just straighten that a bit. Yeah, well, it's decorative, whatever it is. I don't think it came off a tractor, do you? Yeah, it could have even been like quite an ornate little picture hook, couldn't it? Or, plate hook or something like that. Oh, lovely. I like that. Yeah, fab. Right, Do you know what? We've had nothing but planes and helicopters going over today, and it messes about with Derek. I don't know why. He goes on one. Just had a nice bit of lead. Now they say that if you find lead, you find Romans. Now I don't know how true that is, because it could be that they were melting the lead to make musket balls. I'm not really sure what the Romans used it for, but that's what they say. Where there's lead, there's Romans, and Jane found a Roman coin earlier, what we think it is, so that would work out about right, wouldn't it? Oh, go away, helicopter, please. What a beautiful day. Couldn't have had better weather, really. Just lovely. There's Jane coming up now, because we're going to pack up in a minute. Yeah, so don't mind a bit of lead. At least I can do the scrap value on it. Right, the end of a lovely day.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I know we're in the shade now, but the sun is still out.
we look a bit bedraggled. It just goes to show we've been working hard, you see.
That's what I said.
We have had some, in the last hour, I've had about 5 buttons. I ain't got one of them.
Yeah.
Only out for one
But
then.
it's pattern. That's definitely a horse brass.
So I did wonder if I was a horse brass, but I
Yeah,
got
it is.
half of it.
Might be off the tractors, but there's a lot of writing on there.
Heavy,
Yeah, there's a lot of writing on there.
isn't it? Could be a medal.
Quite
Oh, wouldn't it be lovely if it was a medal?
Yeah.
Wow.
But this, I dug up so many of these, but I think there's a pattern. I think there's actually,
Got a number at the top.
oh, I didn't really.
Yeah, 01131.
Mm.
I wonder if it's a lid or something.
Could be.
Oh, it's quite hard, isn't it?
Yeah,
So, could be a medal.
yeah.
Got unusual, like at the front, you got those 2 lines, haven't you?
I got like that, but that's not
Oh.
broken off.
Just in the bit in the middle. Oh, nice.
Across there, I think it would have been, because the ridge.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
It's getting cold now.
yeah, it's getting cold. I
when
just put me top
When you're in
on.
the shade, I got my
I think
special pocket.
6 buttons.
I got about, yeah.
So many other
Button
bits.
after button after button.
Yeah, so many.
What's my bigger bit?
So many buttons.
I got coins.
Another one.
No, no.
I can't wait to clean up mine.
I got in the last King Alfred ring.
Break the toe, eh?
Bit of a tractor.
Well, yes, there was a...
Don't break it!
I'm not going to push it,
No.
but it's soft. So I think...
Yeah, well, gold's soft, so
It's
silver.
not gold or silver, it's copper. I don't think...
So I looked at that bit there and I thought, oh look, you've got a circle there, and then something where a stone could have gone, but you haven't got one on the other side. But then they might not have done things, you know.
Your imagine does
They
really
might
well.
not have done things symmetrically.
No, they might not have done. They
Probably
might
is.
not have
Do you know what it
done.
probably is? What do you call them? Clip, Jubilee clip.
Actually, yeah, I think you're right.
Innit?
Yeah, because it's so soft.
Oh, I can dream.
You can dream.
I can dream.
You don't know what it turns out like sometimes.
No. Inscription. To my beloved Olivia. Yeah, Robin Hood. No. It's a shame, isn't it?
We're nowhere near bloody
Well, I got it out.
Nottingham.
Well, I got it out. You think, what was Alfred's wife's name? Did he have one?
It was something like Guinevere, but not. Winifred? Winifred? I don't know. Well, it's sort of like that, isn't it?
Poor person being called Guinevere.
Yeah, but
I'm going to put it in my special pocket.
right, King Alfred's wife.
Yeah, King Alfred's wife. I know, dirty bitch.
King Alfred's wife.
And she lost her ring many years ago when she was visiting Barton St David. If anyone finds it, there's a reward.
Yeah, I
£1 million. Elle Swift.
L. Swift.
Elle Swift.
L. Swift
Okay. Elle Swift.
was the wife of King Alfred the Great. She was one of the most powerful noble women in early medieval England during the time of the Vikings.
Yeah, we've never heard of her.
No.
I've watched the Vikings and I've never heard of that.
Mm.
I have to watch it again.
In reality, the cause of her death is unknown, but historians believe she died suddenly and of natural causes.
But we've had a lovely day today. We've had so
Yes.
many finds. Unfortunately, some of my finds are stuck in my the one I wanted to show Jane.
He's broken it.
I broke the zip off, but it's broken locked. So I'm going to have to get the scissors on it.
I've got a Roman, I think.
That's
So
a new
definitely
bag
a
as well.
Roman, but I don't know what. But I've also got a silver, we think, William III. A lot of this
You've got a
stuff,
big nose.
a lot of this stuff really, I don't mess with it too much till I get home and do it carefully. You don't want to ruin it after you spend hours digging it up.
Yeah. That's what's so exciting, is when you get the oil from your fingers on it, and suddenly it all springs to life.
Especially my thumb, because I've broken it 3 times, so it's pretty good at doing it.
It's it just comes to life sometimes. Maybe not rub it as hard as Jane. I got you a present. Hang on a minute. Hang on.
That looks like
Hang
an
on.
angel.
Hang on, one moment, caller. I use it all the time.
What is it?
The brush, but they're brilliant.
When you're in the shade, then it ever get cold.
Yeah, it does get hot.
Thank you.
They're really good. So I can go like. That's it. It's exciting, isn't it?
It is. It's really weird.
It's got quite a weight.
It has. It's almost like lead.
It is. It's like a medal, isn't it? It's like,
Yeah.
it's got that heaviness to it.
But it's a very unusual, yeah, don't know.
Anyway, so we've had a fantastic day. We're well and
out.
truly cruddy.
I am. I'm never happier than it's covered in
Happy as a pig in muck.
shit. Always be like that, even as a young child I used to make mud pies.
Oh, I used to make mud pies.
Yeah, my sister always was there with her dolly.
You do
and
them on
I
the
was there
bridge?
making mud pies.
Yeah, we do them on the bridge.
Yeah.
Put flowers and all sorts in them.
Exactly. But, yeah, some really interesting pies today.
In the days
Very
when kids went out
interesting.
and played. Yeah, so toodle pits, and thanks for joining us today.
Bye.
Bye. Keep digging.
Don't forget to keep digging.
Digging. Right, good morning.
Good morning.
We are back in Austin's field today. Lovely little field, isn't it?
It is. It is. You've got the tour in the background, which is nice.
Yeah.
Jane is hungry as usual.
Yeah, Jane's having a sandwich.
Nothing
I did
unusual.
bring some sandwiches.
Did you?
I did.
That's unusual for you.
I know.
My goodness
And I
me.
did have like one of those pots of porridge this morning.
Oh, I know.
pots, they're
I've
actually
never.
quite nice.
Are they? Because
Yeah.
I've never tried them.
I thought I ain't got much time because I was running a bit late.
What time did you get at them?
7:30.
Were they?
Yeah,
Oh.
that's bad enough. But anyway, I did it. It's better than getting up.
You need to be. You need to be at my place for 7 Sunday.
Actually, at least it's light in the mornings now.
Yeah.
That does help. Definitely.
And I seen a butterfly in the garden yesterday.
Did you? That's
Yeah.
Really, it's going to get a cold spell now, aren't we?
Yeah, we are. But then that's what's happened the last few years, and poor baby birds and that, they don't survive.
No.
You know, it's
So
so.
we don't get too cold. I hate the cold. Don't I?
Yeah, you do. Whereas I prefer it to the heat. But
It's quite sheltered here, Mike, isn't it?
yeah,
It's a lovely little field. I think it's one of those fields you need to go in and take all the iron out.
oh yeah, there's definitely
And
lots
then
of iron.
you probably find some fantastic stuff.
I have.
Cartridges, mood tubes, foil are the 3 worst things, aren't they, really?
Yeah.
Because you
Ring
think,
pull.
ring pull, banging signals, and you think, oh, it's got to be a coin or
Yeah,
a relic. or
mood
something
tubes
like that.
especially is more like a coin.
Yeah.
You just
They
really
still come up a circle, even though it's obviously mood tube is like.
yeah. This is what it does sometimes. Not always.
Is it always a circle? Or
No.
is it an oval? Or is it square?
If it's a right on and it stays a circle, it's normally a coin or something or a
But
plaque.
if you were picking out, say, a buckle, does it still show up as a
No.
circle? Or does it show up like square?
No, not necessarily. It might be like squiggly,
Okay.
if you know what I mean.
All right.
But
But it's got to be on the line.
yes, it
Yeah.
has to be on that middle line, the centre line.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can do it. You can do it to your little heart's content. But how can a circle banging, smacking signal on the centre line come up as a piece of foil?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it can be really deceiving.
Yeah. You've got to dig it,
Yeah.
because otherwise you won't know. And there's no way. I mean, every detector will tell you that.
Yeah.
You know, mood tubes.
I think
aluminium.
mood tubes and ring pulls are the two worst. For giving
for me,
such banging signals.
I'm forever picking up flipping aluminium. Copper is usually something nice. I did get a lovely, we just did a quick recce before we did the video this morning. Just to tune our detectors in and stuff like that. That's why we're talking about stuff we've already found. I just found a buckle.
Oh, really?
Only an ordinary one though, you know, trousers one. Jeans,
oh, right.
But yeah, lovely little field. But I think really to do it properly, we need to get all the iron out,
which we've done in previous fields.
Yeah, and then gradually. I mean, look at Simon's fields. We dug out so much stuff, and to start with, because my dad was a scrap metal merchant, I started collecting all the iron, thinking, you know, I'll give it to Dad. But he's too unwell now, really. So unfortunately, he's not going to have to get rid. So if any of you are scrap metal merchants and you want some iron, I got shit.
Yeah, so yeah, one of the people that we dig with in a club.
How can I miss my big gob?
Well, I do it all the time. God knows I miss mine.
Bitch.
So he has collected all his lead over the time, and he makes chess sets out of it.
Really? He
Yeah,
did it himself?
molds.
Does he
Yeah,
have molds?
he's got the molds, and
Well, I'm bugger.
yeah, I bet they're gorgeous.
Yeah,
really,
I bet
in
they
lead.
are. Yeah. Bloody heavy.
I mean, lead gives an absolute banging signal. Always. If it's something lead, you can guarantee it's an amazing signal.
Yeah.
So,
oh, sun's coming out. Thank you.
This is exactly like the day we were down here last time.
When you think last time you came, you got that commemorative thing for Christian
1860,
suspension.
yeah.
I mean, why? Why would it be in this field?
Absolutely, 1864.
You know, we're in Somerton. We're not even anywhere near Bristol or Clifton or... So that's got a story to tell, hasn't it? And you just let your well, I do. Let my imagination run away with me.
Oh my God, the stuff we found,
you know,
is just incredible, really.
Yeah.
And it all has a story to tell.
That's like thimbles.
Oh yeah,
thimbles.
Well, look how many thimbles and buttons we dug out in Simon's field.
Yeah.
I lost count in the end.
But thimbles are personal, aren't they?
Yeah.
That's what someone used when they were sat in front of the fire, darning people's socks.
Yeah.
Or doing it for a living, you know, that was their living.
Yeah.
Or it could have been on battle sites, mending their uniforms and things like that. Somebody had that on their finger.
This is why we find so many buttons everywhere. Old military buttons, all sorts we find.
I mean, we had one hill once. I found a Somerset constabulary, you found a Dorset constabulary buttons. You think, what was going on here? Was there a riot?
Yeah.
Was there an uprising?
Right in the middle of a field.
But you wouldn't think Dorset would have got involved.
No. So you just do not know what is in that hole when you start digging. And I think that's the excitement of it. Not,
I like the revealing. When you've got a clump and you know it's in there.
Yeah.
Like,
anyway, we've had a bit of a break.
Yeah.
We didn't film as soon as we got in the field.
That's all pound.
I don't know, because I ain't got my glasses.
It could be 31 if you look at the other one.
Yeah, it is a lead seal. You can see it's a lead seal. I have a funny feeling a star.
It's a Jewish star.
It's a foreign. I think it's a foreign lead seal, but I need to look this up. But I absolutely love that. That is lovely. Now I dug up a fair few lead seals.
They used to put them on grain stores.
Yeah, they did, but they were normally had a gap.
Like bags, and they'd seal them with the thing.
What they used to do, this would be a gap, because they used to tie them on by threading that through with ribbon.
Really?
Yeah, that's why lead seals very often got a gap. They were tied on to, most of it was forms of seed, some of it was things for cotton.
And whatever was on the top shows you what farmer it comes from or something.
No, not a farmer. That's farm tokens. That's different.
Oh, so what?
These are seals that would have come in with food, with seed in.
But why have they got stars and different other marks?
Well, because some of them have come from abroad. Yeah, or they might be relevant to the area.
Could be Jewish, do you think?
Possibly.
A star like that.
I don't know. Could be Swiss. It was a farm token that you used to pay the farmers with. the farm tokens
Yeah.
had the farm name on. They were given out as payment.
And they could use it at the local pub.
Yeah.
That's ace of it.
So that's
Oh
the
dear, I've got to spend my wages, darling, in the pub. So don't wait up.
Or they could exchange it in from the farmer for food,
Yeah.
you know, grain,
Brilliant idea,
whatever.
Right. First hole, well, I'll say a hole, it was lying on the top. I think it's part of a spoon or something, like a little teaspoon. So, yeah, literally just, as I was just doing the noise cancellation and everything, it banging signal, and I thought, oh, blimey, it's on the top. Yeah, so, good start. At least it shows there was life here. Right, next hole on from the end of the spoon, and I was just digging this out. Lovely signal, and I saw that, and I thought, oh, I got a coin. Nope. Really not sure what it is. Nah, it's a bit off a tractor, isn't it? It's probably a bit off a tractor. Nice bit of copper. This is a field where Jane got that commemorative medal for the Clifton Suspension Bridge 1864. So I thought, oh, perhaps I'm going to get one. It's so random. Yeah, never mind. Wow. Found some really weird and different things in here, which is lovely. And I've just found this. Isn't that lovely? So I'm trying to work out where the best way to put me back. Oh, it's like concave on the inside there, look. You know, it's got a dip in it. And then it's got that. Now that could be a C. It's got the bloody wind. I never know where to stand. Yeah, look at the... I'm going to try and get you out in the sunshine a minute, even if it... Isn't that beautiful? That is just lovely. Yeah, so it could be a C, or sometimes, you know, in olden days, that could be an E or something like that, you know, because they used to write differently, didn't they? Oh, I love that. That is lovely. I presume it is a letter, and not just fancy, something fancy, but I think it's supposed to be a C. Oh, that's so different. I mean, where the hell did that come from? That is just beautiful. I love artifacts. Absolutely. Look how it's intact completely. Although, now, wind, you got a hole there, and a hole there. So it must have attached to something. And I can't think what. See if Jane can shred some light on it. Isn't that beautiful? I love that. That is just lovely. Fantastic. What a find. Absolutely beautiful. Oh. Well, I'm trying to get the wind behind me, so I hope you can hear me. This one is having me on a right merry dance, as you can see. And it's this. Now, normally you can tell when something's crud, alright? It's usually browny, orangey rubbish. This, it's a bit like that other bit I got. I ain't got a flipping clue. There seems to be a pattern on it. Sorry, if I take it out of the window, it might be a bit windy. You see the lines, there's like 2 lines. And it was in amongst a load of glass, like old glass. That's Percy falling down. Yeah, so I ain't got a clue. Not a clue. I think it's part of something, but not sure what. Weird things we're getting today, but it's all good fun. Right, now, when you get little bits like this, which I'm sure you will. Oh, hang on. The spade just dropped on Derek. Hang on. Right. When you get bits like this, you can see it really well. Sometimes you might think it's just aluminium, which it could be, but other times you look at them and you think, I can see a pattern. Now, if that's the case, that could be a hammered coin folded over. Do you see the back? So because I'm looking at the front and I'm thinking I can see a little diamond there, I'm going to put that in my special pocket, and then when you clean it up, you might find that once you uncurl it, it might, very gently I have to say, you might actually find something nice. Sugar poo. Oh, where did he go? Oh, hang on a sec. Is that him? Oh, oh, get Percy out again. Now, you silly fool. Where did you go? Ah, there he is. Phew. I just wiped all the mud and now I've got more mud on it. Good old Percy. Right. Yeah, so I'm going to put that in my special pocket anyway, just to see. And don't rub it off until it's dried out. Okay. So onward. I have picked up a load of cartridges, so that's why I haven't filmed the last few cartridges. But I'm still not far from the chair. But yeah, so I'm just going to pop that in my special pocket just in case. Otherwise you'll be thinking, oh, I wonder if that was something silver, or, you know, don't want to do that. Well, I get on a lot better with these type boxes, because those round ones hurt my hands so bad. I got a lot, you know, I've got arthritis and stuff in my hands, so it really really hurts when you try and open them again. So I've just given up now. Just use the little square boxes now. You can even put a little bit of cotton wool in it if you want to. Oh, actually, I think I might have had another signal. Hang on, bear with me. Always check your hole. Right. Ah, could be something else there. Hang on. Bear with. I might find the other half. Alright. Hello, wormy. Yeah, let's move Derek out the way a minute. Right, wormy, I'll put you back in the hole a minute. You know. Oh, that's it. Alright, okay. Two for the price of one, could it be? Right. Ah. Right. In that case, ooh, that other bit could well be a little bit of aluminium, because this looks like someone's sandwich wrapper. Yeah. Bit too bendy. Never mind. That's not going in my special pocket at all. I'll keep digging. Right, well, this one was probably the loudest signal I've had all day, so I'm trying to keep out the wind. It's very difficult. It's coming always. And you imagine what it was like when I saw that. I thought, oh, something special. And it is, I think it's a bowl top, but look at how it's gone underneath like that. So I'm not entirely sure if it is a bottle top. It looks like it from the side, doesn't it? Oh, excuse me, sniffing. Obviously it's gold top. Could be off a Corona bottle or something. But the fact that it's still kept its goldy colour is bloody wind. Go away, go away. It's the way it's tucked itself under underneath. You see, it's like all the way around it's tucked under. Well, if that was a bottle top, those sides would be straight. And even if it could have been ploughed, you'd expect like maybe one side to be curled in and the other side still out. But it almost looks like it's purposely supposed to be like that. So I'm not entirely sure, really. I mean, it could be a bottle top. It could be the fact it's just been squatted evenly, if you like, from the top sort of thing. God, I was so excited. That nearly took my head off. Yeah, I'll keep digging. Right, now, I'm not sure what this is. Now, it's something folded over, I believe. Now, it could even... I'm trying to get it back into the back to me. It could be a very thin coin folded in half. Do you see the fold there? Or it could be an extremely squashed button, a bit like the one I found earlier, but folded in half. It's quite interesting, whatever it is. I'm trying to work out a pattern, but it's got a definite rim around it, so it could be a bit of a tractor. But yeah, unusual that one, because it's like a clip there. It's almost as if it could be even a little brooch that's folded in half. I really don't know. It's one of those ones that's got to be done when you get home, you know. Could even be a pattern on there. Yeah, different. Just on my way back to have a cup of tea. Refuel. Yeah, lovely. Right, make sure I got the wind behind me. Right, so I haven't really got much so far, so I was losing the will to live a little bit. I still haven't done one whole, there's my chair, I still haven't even done one whole row yet, and I dug this one was really strong signal. I thought I'd just take it out together. It's a lovely little buckle, lovely brass. You can tell because it's got like a greeny tinge, and usually they come out really well. In fact, this one has still got its, I need to look up what the name of it is, because we come across ones with and without, so it'd be nice to be able to call it by its proper name. But yeah, how lovely. We always like a buckle, because it, you know, means farm workers, you know, didn't have zips and things in those days. Yeah, lovely. Lovely buckle. Blew my head off mine, but you know, it's all good. Right, now there were several things going on here. I had two distinct signals, so I've just dug the first, and it looks like some sort of button. It looks like it could have a pattern on the front. The ring at the back's gone, so I really have no idea if that is a button or if that was a sort of nail part or something. I don't know. We'll have to see what happens when it's cleaned up. Yeah, so I'll just investigate the rest of the hole and see what's what. Right, now this is a weird one. First of all, I thought it was a cartridge top, because I looked at the top like that, but when I flicked it over, it's actually more of a sort of something that's riveted on. There's something on there. It's slightly raised. Whether that's got anything to do with the price of fish, I don't know. Copper. It's definitely got a pattern around it. It's too ornate to be a cartridge top. And once it's been fired, you get that hole, but I really don't know. I'm not sure on that one. They obviously go together. Be weird. Yeah, better than a nail. Right, I'm just making my way back to the car because we're not having much luck today. We're not getting much at all. Just making my way back because Jane's already gone because she had to pick her grandchildren up. And look what I just found. Look at that. When I saw the back of it, I thought, ooh, that could be something nice. Turned it over. And I don't want to rub it too much. But there's definitely a pattern around the... Oh, isn't that lovely? Some sort of brooch. So I'm trying to get the wind out of everything. Oh, look at that. Isn't that just beautiful? Oh, I can't wait to clean that up. That's definitely something nice. And because it's so like crudely made, it could be medieval. Well, it could be anywhere actually. It's quite heavy. Oh, how lovely. Can't see much on the back, so I don't know if there was any clasp or anything. Oh, I just love that. Do you know what? I know we haven't had much out of here and we've had so much rubbish today. It's been nail after nail after nail. And aluminium and lead and stuff like that. I mean, lead's all good and that, but oh, when you get something special like this, you think, oh, it's all worth it, even if just for this one item, you know? It could be something, you know, somebody's obviously loved and lost. You know, much better than finding rubbish. I wonder if there's a coin sort of in the middle. I don't know. Like I said, I don't want to rub in too much, but oh, isn't that lovely? Oh, I'm chuffed with that. That is beautiful. That's well worth the day. Well worth the petrol. Because I'm just about to go on my way. I think I'll go and do some editing. Because Jane's gone and it's not much fun on your own. I know we're separate from each other, but you know, it's just a bit lonely having a cup of tea on your own, isn't it? So yeah, that's why I was making my way back to the car. I thought there's a million and one things I could be getting on with. And now the sun's come out.
because the wind was getting really cold, and I thought, oh, do you know what, I've had enough. But now the sun's out and it just feels so lovely. So tempted to stay. Well, if I find some other nice things on the way back to car, I might stay, but oh, that's just lovely. Oh, fab. Fab, fab, fab. Right, still haven't quite made it back to the car yet. A cracking stick, nearly took my ears off after that beautiful broochy type thing. It's only a little button, but it's totally intact, look. Like 1730s. I love these little buttons. You know, I know it's plain and everything, but you know, somebody could have lost this while they were working on the land or taking a gentle stroll. I don't know if there is something on there, you know. There might be, I'm not quite sure. Yeah, so in my special pocket. Right, today we are in another one of Austin and Alan's fields, but we haven't been in here before.
26, isn't it?
Yeah, 26th of March. Used to be an orchard, and a lot of the little fields that we've done, as in like Wayford and that, have been really, really productive. So yeah, we're not sure how the root situation is going to go on, because they've cut down a load of the trees, old apple trees that used to be in here. But we'll give it a go and see how we get on. Lovely though, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's so quiet here.
Oh yeah.
Hear a pin drop, couldn't you? Yeah. Just hear the birdies. It's lovely.
Yeah.
Lovely place. Right, we'll report back in. What a day.
What a day.
So where have we been? We've been to Bruton.
Yes,
With
we
Ninth
started
Region.
at Bruton. Watch out. She's not been on the
Is that a
bottle.
bluebells there?
No, it's blue plastic.
Oh.
There was some cowslips, just a bunch of
Oh,
cowslips
was
down the
there?
bottom. Just one,
Oh,
about 4. I love them.
I remember picking them for Mother's Day for Mum with
Yeah,
the primroses and
yeah,
violets.
I've got some cowslips in the garden.
Oh, have you? I love cowslips. I did have some one year. Yeah, you don't see them very often, but
They should come back up,
yeah,
definitely.
yeah, cowslips.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't know if they are or they're dead, because the
Is that camera looking the right way?
cats piss on them. Yeah.
Excuse me eating my banana.
Always eating. As
If
you
I had
know.
a bar of chocolate, I'd be eating that. I'd try and console myself. What a day. What a horrendous day. Thank God for the beautiful weather. Thank God for the easy
I
digging.
could have been washing the hair.
Well, there's so many things I could be doing. I've done a bit of phoning, I must admit.
Yeah.
And so it's on some permissions, to this, you know, when I came earlier. Yeah, we started up at Bruton on a field we've never done. We've done South and North Brewham up there, which is a bit further on, but this came right down to the cemetery, actually. The bottom field did, but still nothing in there.
Isn't comfortable.
I know, that's why I gave mine to Sarah. I don't think anybody really found anything much at all.
So
there
many people went home, didn't they?
Yeah, a lot went home.
Even before we, about 4 or 5 went on, didn't they?
Yeah.
Before us.
Then we came back to Barton. We went into an orchard that we'd never.
Yeah, because we did Wayfair. When we did Wayford, apparently that used to be an orchard. Look how many things we got out of there. That was amazing.
Oh, we were totally ruined.
Yeah.
Totally ruined.
So we thought, you know, another orchard, happy days, didn't we?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I've got to put me out right. I'm
Not
not.
happy days. I
Put
don't
me
know if you wearing that on the feet. And that's saying something for me.
I got
took
keep-
my coat off.
I
I can't
got.
believe I took my coat off.
Well, yeah, I only got t-shirt on, thin trousers, but it's keep my hair back. I can't start the minute it starts falling on my face.
That's why I put my headphones on my hair like that. So it's back.
But unfortunately, got in there. Oh, it was awful. Awful.
I only got to turn my detector on, really. That's all I did, and Jane went, nope, it's crap.
Went all the way round, not
Is that-
one signal other than banging iron. And when I mean banging iron, it was massive on screen. Not
have been a
one
Ford.
single, no, it was iron.
You sure it wasn't?
Well, there was, oh God, I don't dig anything that's
Could
like
have been
that.
a hoard in an iron pot.
No.
Cauldron.
What, the whole field?
Well, it wouldn't be one big cauldron, but there could have been lots of cauldrons. Things.
Anyway, said, oh, come on, we'll go back into Austin Field. It's only 2 fields down. And I keep saying Austin Field, but it's not. It's Austin and Allen's.
Yeah,
It's just it helps us to distinguish what fields we're in.
yeah.
Um,
We keep forgetting things at our age.
yeah. So we came in here and have done this a lot. I've got to admit, I have had some absolutely amazing things out of this field. I had a horse brass with some lovely squiggled initials on.
I got that buckle in here with people on it.
Yeah.
And that was our first visit here when we had our old machines, wasn't it?
Oh, it was just...
I managed to find
absolutely loads of stuff has come out of here. The lead thing on the suspension bridge, 1864.
Yeah, that was just...
That came out of here. But I mean, the first visit here, I got a half crown.
Yeah, very first. That was a silver one as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Yeah.
That was when you first got your Equinox, wasn't it?
That was the first visit. That's the first time I used it, wasn't it, here? Because you cussed me off because I didn't look at the manual.
She's going, I don't know what it means. I don't know what it means. I said, well, did you read the manual? I haven't got time for that.
Well, look at this. Look. Sorry, wasn't listening. Sorry, I wasn't listening.
I was thinking about metal detecting.
And that's me.
Yeah.
I don't listen. I just talk too much.
She makes me laugh. She rang me yesterday and said, I've been on the phone all morning. And Simon was in the car with me. And Jane was talking and talking and talking and talking and talking. And it takes us about half an hour to get to Max's. He was still talking as we were pulling out outside. I said, Simon, that's why she's been on the phone all morning, because she doesn't stop.
It has been an appalling day.
It has.
But we cannot complain.
We've had worse.
We have had so many lovely days recently. And
what a day.
You can't expect it like all the time, can you?
Summer's day, hasn't it?
Oh, it's been beautiful. First time I've actually had my t-shirt on.
Yeah.
Just a t-shirt.
Yeah.
This today. All right. It does make sense that you're going to get... I know. It does make sense that you're going to have more signals initially in most fields the first time you go in. That's pretty obvious. But on some fields, like today in Bruton, that's the first time we've been on there. Very historic. So...
You want my coat?
Oh, now my phone's going, messages ringing.
Quick. Anyway. We'll sign off now because that's one of our other missions.
Toodle pips. Right, so we've given up at the orchard. Jane did a quick recce round and it wasn't giving us anything, so we've decided to come back into Austin's field. Where I found that lovely horse harness bros. First hole, and I just got a weird piece of metal. It's probably a bit of a tractor. Oh, it's just lovely here. And all you can do is hear the donkeys going ee-aw, ee-aw. In fact, I just missed it. They just did a lovely ee-aw, ee-aw. Yeah, weird bit of brass. So, try and get the wind out of the way. Yeah, weird bit of brass. I don't think there's anything exciting. Probably a bit of a tractor. But at least it's something better than what we found so far today. We're having a bad day today. Right, well, they say that little things please little minds. I'm a bit upset I didn't get the whole one, but I did get a door. And it's a nice colour. If I had a car, a new car, I'd like... It's a lovely colour blue.
It's not the fire engine, is it?
No, it's blue. It's beautiful blue.
After the fireman.
No. No, it's a pretty blue. In fact, if I dig much more, I might be able to find the rest of it. You never know. I think it's been ploughed up though. Oh, did I just turn that off? No, that's it. Now I'm going to turn it off. Turn it off before I find any more signals. Right, well, this is my second hole. And, God, the signal nearly took my head off, I have to say. And I think it's a coin, but it feels... Sorry, I'm dangling down at the moment. It feels quite light, which is a bit strange, which makes me think it could be a bit of a tractor, but it's extremely light. Now, it's the size of a coin. I don't know if it could be some sort of token or... Oh shit, knock it in the hole. I really don't know. it just doesn't feel like a coin. I really don't know. It could just be a bit of aluminium, because it's quite light. It's hard to explain, but until I clean it up I won't know. But what a signal, my goodness me. Yeah, that's lovely. Look at the sun. I mean, it's March. It is glorious. I've actually taken my coat off, which is almost unheard of. This is the field we're in. I expect you've seen Austin's field before. Lovely old thingy bob up there, look. One of them horse boxy gypsy caravan things. Yeah, so yeah, we've been in 3 fields today and we just come back to Austin's. So it's all good. At least we started to find things. Well, just making my way back to the car because I've just about had enough today. I've just dug so many holes and my back's at it. And I've just picked this up. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that just beautiful? I presume it's some sort of little door knocker or cabinet handle. That is beautiful. I love getting stuff like this. I really do. I prefer this to coins and everything. It's just, we get such different stuff that's like this. And you can sort of imagine it in somebody's home. Absolutely. Look at the shape of it. It's just lovely. Absolutely. Brass. Oh, best thing I've got today. Absolutely lovely. Fab. You know, copper is probably one of the things that gives you the loudest signal. It really does take your ears off. And I just dug this hole and I have never had a signal like it. So it was up 38, but it was so high pitched. Look at that. Solid copper or brass. Flipping weight of it. Can you imagine what that did? It took my ears off. It's ace. It's got lots of little lines in it. I know it's probably a bit of a tractor, but it's got lots of little lines. Oh, it's got writing on it, has it? Oh no, it's just lines. Oh no, it's writing. Oh. Let's see if we can see what 'tis. Oh, I thought I saw an E. Yes, I did. 99. 9995. Yeah, I have to clean it up and see what it is. Unusual though, I've never had one before, so. God, can you hear Derek? He's driving me nuts. He's going, no. I think I better turn his sensitivity down. Well, not having much luck at all today. I mean, we're in Austin's field out of desperation because there was just nothing around. And I've had just crap signals all the way down. It says aluminium. And I just found a buckle. Well, I think it's a buckle. Missing its bit, you know, but at least it's something. I'm grateful for the buckle, to be fair, because today has just been a waste of time. Absolutely. But the sun is shining. It's a beautiful day. You'd think it was a summer's day today. Absolutely lovely. So that makes a nice change. Yeah, we like a buckle. I'm on my way back to the car because I've just about had enough. I had this signal. I thought, oh, do you know what? Risk it for a biscuit. And I never thought I'd be so excited to get a button. Fully intact, look. Oh, lovely. Oh, wind's in your face. Yeah, fully intact. Oh, wind? Go away. Yeah, it's only a plain one. But the day we've had today, I'm grateful for that. You've got to take the rough with the smooth, haven't you? Right, I'm just about had enough today. I can barely walk now. And I just had this banging signal and I thought, I've got to dig it. I don't know how I did it, but I did it. But I got a lovely buckle. Look at that. Seems to be that all the best stuff seems to be at this end of the field, which is right at the front, right at the beginning. But isn't that lovely? Yeah, just a brass one, just an ordinary brass one, but still nice. Lovely. Fab. Thank you for your company.
Yes.
Hope you've enjoyed watching.
Yes.
And just remember, keep digging. Right, this is my show and tell. This is from a revisit. The first time we went to the field was when we very first started. And it was a bit of a disaster, as you could tell from the video, if you've dared to watch it. It was embarrassing to watch really, but it's just fun because you know that when you just start out, you're you're novices, you're playing around, you're messing about, you're digging up and getting chuffed when you dig up a bit of iron, so I'd like to think we have come on a little bit further than that. So anyway, we thought we'd revisit it because we didn't do it justice the first time, because like I said, we were just starting out and digging random holes and digging for England and finding a nail. So we found some really interesting things. I particularly like this C. Well, I presume it's a C. It's a couple of inches depth. Beautiful. On the back, it's got some holes, so it's obviously gone on something, but I just thought it was unusual having a big C on there. So I really don't know what that is. But Jane found a Clifton Suspension Bridge commemorative plaque in the same field. So it was like random, how did that get into a field? Right, so got some of the normal little buttons, got a couple of 4-holers, another little button there, quite plain ones, tiny little buckle, a fried coin, totally toasted, lovely thimble. Where is it? There he is. Lovely thimble. I do like to find a thimble because it means someone's been there working and living, and I think this is a horse brass that's just snapped in half or something. No, I couldn't see anything on it. This is what I thought was King Alfred's ring. Sorry, excuse that. I think it's probably a Jubilee clip. A circa 1800s Jubilee clip, but you've got a dream, haven't you? I thought that was a coin folding half to start with, but it's not, it's just a load of crud. Bit of meteorite, and it's actually only 2 fields away from where we found all the other meteorites, so that makes a lot of sense. So on the whole, a brilliant day, and boy was the weather lovely. Wow, it was just, we're only just at the beginning of March, and the weather was just stunning. And for me to take my coat off, it must be warm. So yeah, brilliant, absolutely brilliant. And we found some beautiful things in the last couple of weeks, really unusual. I just love to know if anyone out there knows what that is for certain. But yeah, brilliant, fab. Okay, so this is my show and tell from Austin's Field. We didn't have a terribly interesting day until I was making my way back to the car and I found this. Now that is a horse harness boss, probably from the Victorian period, but look, isn't that fab? I absolutely love it. So clear, absolutely lovely. And I find that going back to the car. I love this as well. This is probably a draw front or something, but it's just so ornate. And you think, why is it in a field? And also this lovely little thing here. It could be just a simple picture, but I still love it. Yeah, lots of bits and bobs, normal little buttons, etc. Lots of bits of lead that are sort of like, you don't know what they are. But yeah, I mean, we found so many diverse things in this field. It's just amazing. Makes you wonder what happened there, but there's all history, so it's brilliant. Yeah, I really enjoyed that.
Okay guys, this is the 5th of March 2025. This was a visit to Austin Field again at Barton St David. Lovely finds today, beautiful finds today. Not sure on the initials there of a horse brass. In fact, a few things that we found in this field have had initials on it, which is very weird. But I think the long piece there comes off either a brow band or a cheek band on a horse. Spectacle buckle, part of a Ornate buckle. This is beautiful. George the Third sixpence, silver sixpence. Chuffed to bits with that. And then this is a little Roman bullhead. Then we've got a new penny. This piece is extremely interesting. It's a medallion that was given out in 1864 for the suspension bridge in Bristol. Most of them look to be in metal, but this is in lead. So, wow, what a lovely day with some beautiful finds. Bye for now.